Okay, this is a story on how I got detention first time. Well, not first time. First time in high school. So it wasn't even my fault either. I was just minding my business, going around, doing my thing, and then I go to class. And then I was talking with my friend about something. I don't know what. Probably rating or power scaling. But then when we went to lunch, I left my phone on the table unlocked. Bad idea. Shouldn't do that. And then I came back and then I turned it off because I was like, oh, it's unlocked. And then when lunch is finally over, I went to my 9th period, which at the time was U.S. history, AP U.S. history. I had that in there. But then the principal, not the principal, the dean's dean. I think that's what it is. Let's call him Gerald. Well, Gerald walks in and is like, "Hey." Oh shoot, I just said that. I'm gonna meet that out. But well, he was like, "Come to the office. We need to speak with you." And now I'm scared because, well, I never really got in trouble before. And not good looks because my girlfriend at the time was in that class too. Now she's looking around all confused like, what do you do this time? But I went to the principal's office and I was just sitting down. And then they called me in, and first of all, they searched me for literally no reason. Like they just emptied my bag on the table because I don't know why. But then they're like, "You know why you're here?" And I had no idea why I was there. So I was like, no. So then they started saying about how, open up your Instagram. Now, I don't know if they can do this, but I was just a kid trying not to get in trouble, so I did. And you know what I see? Right on the little notes thing that Instagram added, I see the fattest N-word ever. And then to make it even worse, it had slaves on it. Like it was the N-word slaves. And it was just like a really, really bad look for me because Black History Month, it was like the first day of Black History Month. And so I was like, I didn't do that. And then they're like, well, I was like, I didn't do that because, I didn't. And then I was like, they were like, do you know who did it? And then I was like, alright, you're gonna hate me for this? I snitched right away. I was like, it was the. Oh my god, I keep saying his name. I'm gonna have to censor that too. But it was him, And then I still got in trouble. I went to the dean's office, they called my parents, and then they were like, well, it was shown on your phone, so therefore it's your responsibility. And I guess that's true. So, and it wasn't even the good detention. Well, yeah, it wasn't even good, not good detention. I mean suspension. It wasn't good suspension where you gotta go home. It was in school suspension the whole day. I was in the class, they collect your phone, and then you just sit there and do work in silence. But, yeah. Never leave your phone unlocked. Yeah, I think that's a good lesson. Alright.
Goodbye!